everybody, this is Vandal. This is What the Fox Project, and this is also the Talos Principle. Where we left off last time, we were in this very strange garden, and a guy goes by the name of God, apparently, is talking to us. Apparently the checkpoints kept me back here. I wonder if this remembers that I used it or not. Oh, looks like it did. Good. So, today we're just going to carry on with some puzzles. Because I like being puzzled. I love being purpled, too. Okay, cool. Ah, so it does remember. It knows that I got those. So, we've got some more Tetris pieces. And,
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to do some more puzzles. Trio Bombasticus. Uh-huh. Okay. And only one jammer. Alright. Well, this is going to be tricky. But I think I've got a plan. Yep. Oop. Here we go. And go. Boom! Yeah! Now I've got two. Okay. Excuse me. Straight piece. Poking a sleeping lion. That doesn't sound good. Ah. So that's going to be the crux of that, I guess. Actually, this one's fairly easy. Because I can do this. Jam that. Then I can jam that. Then I can do this. Do that. And boom!
You are most diligent.
I am.
Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
I hope so. Where else can I go? Because if that's one thing you learn in games, is if a character tells you to go somewhere, that's the last place you want to go. I don't see any more QR codes anywhere. Now, I wonder if those QR codes actually work. Like, can I actually scan them with my phone? Alright, I guess we're going to the temple now. Wait a minute, there's a star. There is something else I can go to. There has to be. Oop, okay. Or maybe that's the... No, because the sign is pointing away from the temple. So there's got to be something else I can do. Maybe that's a QR code? None of these other signs had stars on them. Interesting. Well, I can come back, I guess. Oh, ones and zeros. Okay. Halls of his temple.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple,
Oh, wow.
whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples,
Oh, yeah?
for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
For me? Well, that's nice. That's very nice of you, Elohim. Okay, so that was door 1. We've got 3, 5, 7. Oh, okay, so they're across. And what have we here? Ah, more doors. Oh, this is the... Yeah, this is the yellow guy. Okay. It's interesting that going up here slows me down. I can't run as fast. Excuse me. So I still need a T piece. I guess just... There's another star. That star's gotta mean something. Maybe I'll figure it out at some point. Ah! Star door.
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Oh boy, I suck at stuff like that. I guess we'll see. What should be door 8 is brick. Oh! Oh! Okay. I see how this goes. Alright, I'll have to come back for that, that star. If I can figure out what it is. But there's a star there. Let's go to 2 first. We'll just try to do them in order, I guess.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go.
Oh, yeah?
For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
Okay, God. If you say so. Library archive is currently unavailable, while system resources are redirected to handle incoming network messages. Network inaccessible. Run MLA troubleshooter? Yes. Hello, guest. Is there something you'd like to help? If you'd like help with today? The MLA program is designed to facilitate user... Yeah, I already looked at that. Troubleshooting. I think you'd like help accessing network functions. The most common cause of network problems is holding insufficient account privileges. Please enter the admin password to authenticate your privileges. Well, it's... I mean, it probably... I mean, I don't know. Well, these seem too easy. And maybe none of these work. Probably not. I'm guessing it's going to lock the account. Yeah, I would. Please take a moment to prove you are not a bot. You will now be asked for a series of inputs. To cohere with data protection legislation, you must consent to have your responses used to develop a broad psychometric profile. Raw response data will be deleted immediately. Your profile will only be made available to other administrators. Please answer quickly and instinctively. Time is a factor in this assessment. Alright, let's begin. So I probably won't be able to read these. I'll have to act quick. 2 plus 2 is 4. Describes you as a person. Walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slowly. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do you do? You will receive a notification when part 2 has been generated. Okay. Interesting. Oh. My first day at the Institute for Applied Neomatics. Noematics. On the way to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they're all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work there. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance there's a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it. Institute for Applied Nomadics. Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. Okay. Dr. Sarabai shows up smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym back when Institute was founded. She says, Einan, IAPN, Einan Pno. It all sounded stupid. But we didn't just want to call it Ian because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck. So we're officially called Ian, but if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. I know, bloody geeks. After that conversation, I wasn't so scared anymore. Stratton of Stegera. Steger. Whatever. I'm not good at pronouncing things. Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was the creation of oh my god, all these fucking Greek words. Hephaestus. What we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze, and he had but one vein within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition. He spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man, while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction, and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. Interesting. User Alex16 added 4 notes. The novel's first sentence, she woke up in an impossible place knowing nothing, signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery, though we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory. Rather, while taking the science-fictional novice at the core of the narrative at face value, we should... Having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited senses tell us, social reality, belief, and objective reality matter come into conflict. When in Chapter 16, The Second Awakening in the Kingdom of Artemis, the protagonist questions her mentor on them, a more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of... Of what? I don't know. Alright. New text added to journal. Oh, okay. Cool. So I can look back on those. I wonder if they're going to play a part in puzzles at some point. There's a floating thing over there. So many puzzles in this garden land here. I kind of hope that there are some other environments at some point. I mean, the garden thing is cool, and maybe, you know, because it's called a garden, maybe that's what it's going to be, but I think it'd be cool. I can't tell if the documents on the terminals are all that's left from a larger archive or carefully designed to communicate some hidden truth. So this is from people? Previous ones who've been taken by Elohim?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I I guess I'm gonna make one now. Bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it.
I found it.
Somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Interesting way of putting it. Okay, so I don't know where to go first, so I'm just going to pick something. We'll go do orange L-shaped Tetris piece. First, I'm going to go over here because this looks really cool. Wow. Now, of course, Elohim mentioned a giant tower, and he said I can't go in it, which means I'm going to go in it. Because fuck God. He can't tell me what to do. Just seeing what's on the outside here. If anything. Some secret area, maybe. That would be cool. I hope I figured out what those stars mean. Is there actually a day to night cycle? That would be pretty cool. Oh, we have this little thing over here. What? Ooh, another terminal. Doesn't do anything. You know what? I'm going to try taking a picture of this real quick. Because I wonder if this... Because the other ones showed a thing when you hovered over it, but this one doesn't. Holy shit, it totally works. So it says, there are secrets everywhere, sometimes within our very words. I glimpse them, but my eyes cannot read them. How can this be? Uriel 4, version 48.2.1073F. So, some of them display, and others you have to do a barcode scan, I guess. Interesting. Yes, Terminal, I hear you. I'm coming. Ooh, this one's blue. Blue glowy bits. Alright. More things. Error log. That day I oft remember when from sleep I first waked, found myself reposed. Under shade on flowers, much wondering where I was, whence, whither, brought, and how. Sure. ARG Solutions. All of these comm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world had such reserves of serenity, though these latter-day Gautamas are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot shit? What are they gonna do? Shoot? I assume that shit. Though I have to admit the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated. To the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. So I'm guessing that this is taking place after the world has ended. Maybe this is all simulation. Topic number 3. One day you discover that you're not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capabilities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you're a regular human being like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you have before and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. What is your concept of yourself? Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others, or do you keep it to yourself, and why? Interesting concept. I love when games bring up philosophical questions like this, and actually my husband would probably really love this. He's very into philosophy. So if you're listening, hey honey, tell me what you think. I'd be curious to see your response to this. Anyway, interesting. I was just playing Fallout 4, so this is very close to being a synth, which is interesting. Okay. So, a little bit hidden around. I like going around the edges and seeing if there's anything off the beaten path in games like this, because developers like to hide stuff off to the side. This is a gorgeous game. Ooh, what's this? It's a very big island as well. For a second I thought I was back at the beginning of the game, because this looks like that altar that I started at. Interesting. Okay. Oh. I made a noise. Oh, I see some more QR codes. Something strange has come into the world, like a distortion, like something that is not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it, says Bob. That voice is not supposed to be here. It's not the work of the designer. We must avoid these abnormalities, or they might spread and undermine the very fabric of our world. So, there might be another voice, which presumably is the devil. Satan? Ooh, what's this? Haha! A robot is walking next to a pond and finds a frog. The frog says, "Kiss me and I'll turn into a beautiful princess." The robot ignores her, puts her in storage slot, and continues walking. The frog again pleads, kiss me, I'll turn into beautiful princess." The robot takes her out, looks at frog, says nothing, and puts her back into storage slot. The frog, now revolted, yells, "Did you not hear what I said? If you kiss me, I'll turn into beautiful princess." The robot again takes her out, looks at her, and says, "Look, I'm a robot. I don't have a need for women, but having a talking frog, now that's cool." Okay. Sure. That would be cool. Great, so now I have to look for like little messages and stuff like that. That's cool though. It was interesting, the bad grammar in that was very deliberate. Like, it was saying not, "I'll turn into a beautiful princess," but "I'll turn into beautiful princess." Alright. I think that's everything around the edges. So, I think I can get a couple puzzles in before we call it suicide mission. Oh, good. So, we've got a turret that's turned off. And a jammer. Okay. So I'm thinking, put that there. And does this... Oh! God damn, those things are fast. Okay. I've got an idea, though. So, if I do this... God is pretty mean. Putting turrets up against me? It's pretty shitty. Okay. Well, now, if I do this... Oh. Aha! Okay. So, the bomb things do attack the turrets. Interesting. Good to know. Yeah.
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose.
I am learning.
But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Well, how do you deem whether it's necessary or not? Pretty arbitrary, God. Elohim. Where the fuck your name is? Why do all the statues headless? That's weird. I think this... Oop. Oh, this is a simulation. I just saw a flicker. I saw a flicker. Hall of Windows. Okay, so we have a jammer there and a jammer there. I don't see any floaty bomb things. So this is more about logic. Which are my kind of puzzles. So we got this. And grab this. And... then we do... Oh. No, I think we do this. Keep that open. Ah! So they do have pretty infinite range, which is nice. Oh, shit. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh! Right, there's two windows. There we go. Now we're good. And boom, puzzle piece. All right. I think we'll try to get one more puzzle done here today. And then call it a video. Hope everybody's enjoying so far. I know I definitely am. This will be nice. You know, I can get more into a... You know, I could talk a bit more because there's not a lot of story going on in games like this. The guards must be crazy. Okay. Alright, so... looks like I just have to run in there? And hope I can jam them quick. I don't know. I guess. I don't think that's... Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not usually how these kind of things work, so I figured probably not. There's not a way around there, though. Okay. I don't know. Oh, maybe if I do this? Because then he can't see me? Yeah, maybe. There we go. Okay. I don't know what this has to do with the guards being crazy, though. Alright, so... Damn, this is a complicated one. So I have to have both jammers over here. That's fine, I could jam that guy. Then I could do... Okay, I think I've got an idea. So wait for him to do that. Jam this. Fuck! Okay. Not quite what I needed to do. So, go back here. Run over here. Come back here. Wait for him to turn around. Run over here. Okay. Jam this fucker here. Come all the way back here and jam him there. Take this. Come around here. Okay. Now, do that. Get the fuck away from me. Whew. Alright. Now, this one. This is a tough one. Oh. Okay. This is a tough one. Ah, I think I know. Take this, come down here. Shit. I think I know what I need to do, but it's not easy when they're doing this. Okay. Do this. Grab this. Drop it. Do that. There we go. There we go. I got all four. For A. Whatever that is. Anyway, yeah, I think that's good enough for this video. Got a few puzzles in, explored this one island a little bit, learned a little bit more about what's going on. Sort of, not really. I'm still confused as hell, but I do know that I'm a robot, so, you know, that's good. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click that thumbs up button. If you didn't, click the down button. Whatever you do, give me your opinions. We definitely want to hear them. Please comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you next time.